and welcome back to my YouTube channel. If you're new here, my name is Georgia. So today I am doing something not hugely different because the other day I reacted to UFC's best knockouts for the first time ever, and I thought, you know what, I want to get into a bit more like UFC stuff because it's quite fun to watch and I feel like it's quite, you know, it's like a different thing to add to my YouTube channel, which I like. So today I thought I would go a bit more like specific with like reacting to a person. Now the only real person I've ever heard of from UFC is like the typical Conor McGregor and like Khabib, and that's about it. So today I thought I'd react to the top finishes of Conor McGregor. Now I thought that was a good place to start, you know, and then I would just like build it up and like watch new people in the UFC and just, you know, kind of keep going with this like UFC thing because I feel like I'll quite enjoy it. So yeah, let's get on with the video.
McGregor well in control. Alvarez getting loose, getting better here in this round though. Oh man, until then, he's done. Wow. History has
He's done.
Conor McGregor is the UFC lightweight champion. What a performance. Did it flawlessly. Look at this counter. Boom, over the top, on the jaw, right hand, and a big one to the temple.
Right in the head.
Right hand behind it.
Do you know what I've noticed with these is like when I watch it in slow motion, I can really see the power that really they are hitting that person in the face with, because I said it in my previous video where like when you watch it in normal speed, I feel like you can't really like see like the power that's like going into it. Like I feel like I'm watching, like it didn't look like they punched them that hard, but then they put it in slow motion, I'm like, oh my god, yes they are, because you really see like the impact on like the head and you're just like, Jesus, you know.
Right hand and a big one to the temple. Right hand behind it. Alvarez goes down and he's essentially done there. I mean, Eddie Alvarez could take a tremendous punch, but Conor's accuracy and power was just too much for him.
He ate those punches, you know, and he took them.
He came here to take over. Nice slip and a little counter. You can see how comfortable on the feet McGregor is.
It's unbelievable. Look at the angles. He circles. He can fight going forwards. He can fight going backwards. Look at that uppercut. Now,
over the top, looking to finish in air.
My God.
McGregor, another first round win. Wow. Ultra impressive UFC debut.
Look at the uppercuts. It all started with the uppercuts. That's what really dazed Marcus Brimage. And from there, it was all Conor McGregor.
So aggressive.
There's that killer instinct and accuracy.
That killer instinct.
And the uppercut early was the one that did damage, and uppercuts here lead to the end of the night of Marcus Brimage. Outstanding UFC debut for Conor McGregor.
What a reaction.
And it's nice posture for striking from Conor McGregor, really throwing the legs to the side, landing another
Trying to hurt Janssen with some shots, and I think he's having some success with those shots.
Yeah, Janssen forced to scramble forward, but he's left himself open for a pretty nasty crossface from Conor McGregor.
Loads of time.
He's got lots of time. He's picking his shots wisely. Janssen just covering at the moment.
Oh my God.
Left knee to the rib, sitting in that side wedge position, but now hitting the head and landing big right to Conor McGregor. Janssen's going to have to do something.
So, as I said in my previous video on UFC, don't really know much about fighting, but why couldn't that guy just like try and stand up and like run away? Like, that's what I would do. I would just try and run away from that, you know? Because like, can't he just quickly bolt up and just run across the ring? Or the octagon. It's the octagon, isn't it, in MMA? Yeah. Why doesn't he just run across? That's what I would do. He's just really just like let that. Maybe he can't move because like he is getting pummeled in the face. Like, come on, Georgia. You know, it probably hurts. And I'm just like, why couldn't he get up there and just run? Can somebody explain to me why? Because I don't understand. Maybe it was just because he was getting punched and it hurt, you know? But yeah, maybe he was just trapped there. I don't know. But he's really hitting him.
Janssen is not intelligently defending himself, and Conor McGregor wins. What a reaction from the crowd. Which he gets a good display from the Irish Wigan. It's like
slightly more measured approach than usual, but getting the job done once again with some vicious hands.
Absolutely, still putting to use that excellent power that he has in both his left and his right.
It's so vicious.
McGregor always kind of just in range, but far enough away from danger as he starts teeing off.
Brandao looks hurt. Brandao looks hurt. This could be the end.
Big left.
This could be an early stoppage.
Oh my God.
McGregor. This could be it.
That is it. It is all over, and Conor McGregor is victorious. The crowd goes absolutely
The crowd goes wild, you know.
Here we see a beautiful long left hand, and then nice follow up on the floor, ground and pound. But for my money, the job was already done when Brandao hit the ground. It was game, set and match for McGregor. A fantastic performance.
You know what I'm kind of like getting from watching it, and I'm sorry for pausing again, but I just really, it's like one thing I've really noticed watching it, is that he's just there pummeling somebody in the face, but looks so calm, so collected, not angry whatsoever while doing it. And I'm like, how can you look so calm while you're literally pummeling somebody in the face? I don't understand. I don't understand. You're like, I think that's one good thing about watching him though. It just feels so, even though it's like a fight and he's fighting, it seems so like natural and like calm, even though it's not really like a calm scenario. Do you know what I mean? Like, he just looks like he's confident and like knows what he's doing, especially like in the fights where like he actually like did well and stuff. Like, he just seems so calm and collected, especially like then in like these fights where he's doing well, you know, and I like that. It's quite chill. It's not so, when I watched like the previous video when it was UFC knockouts, like it just felt a bit hectic and felt a bit vicious, and I was like, oh my God. Do you know what I mean? Like, this is vicious, don't get me wrong, but it just feels a bit more calm, collected, you know?
Now hit the ground. It was game, set and match for McGregor. A fantastic performance. A good body shot there. Possibly took some wind out of Brandao. And it was the straight left rear that sent him to the canvas. Very, very nice.
lovely handiwork there from Conor McGregor.
Oh, he tagged him with the left, Mike. He heard him.
And up top.
He heard Poirier with that left.
He's very good at utilizing all of his reach, turning that shoulder, fighting long. 90 seconds in. Right in front of him.
He's talking to him.
He's chatting.
Hands at his hips. Having a
he heard it.
conversation. Looking to finish the fight.
That's it. Wow. That's the real deal, ladies and gentlemen. Make no mistake about it.
Make no mistake, he's the real deal.
He really did just make it look easy. He said he would make it look easy. He made it look easy.
He said, first round KO, mark my words. All right, Conor, we believe you.
It was absolutely legitimate.
Yeah, because he's done it, that's why you
That was
believe him.
glorious. No one's ever done that to Poirier before. McGregor's the real deal, man. There's no doubt about it.
Worried a little in that opening exchange, but settling into his rhythm now.
We saw against Dean Riley that he worked for a head and arm triangle from this position where he twisted it down to the mat. He looks to be going for that again.
Yeah, it's good cool, John, immediately trying to get that grip. You can see McGregor's going to have to be very careful not to let his frame fold. And Steve OKeefe is squeezing for everything he's got. Oh, opting to drop low though immediately. Conor McGregor getting good underhooks into defend. And again, the inside elbows coming in.
Becoming very effective this evening.
Oh, and wow, Mark Conor noticing Steve OKeefe was
He was out.
unconscious from those strikes. The kind of power that guy can generate is scary for any featherweight in this
That's his literal elbow.
Out. Nearly 10 unanswered elbows, and that was good night for Steve OKeefe. Uppercut. McGregor.
Oh my God, it legit looks like a bloodbath in there. Have you seen the blood that's all over the floor? See, this is why I couldn't handle MMA. I couldn't handle it. Like, watching it, fine, you know, I'm behind the screen. I feel comfortable with that. I feel comfortable being behind the screen. This is being there. Oh my God, imagine you're their family members and their friends, and like you literally see what's going on in there. Like, they're all bloody, and I'd be like, oh, I'd be so stressed. I would be literally stressing out. I'd be like, oh my God, do you know what I mean? But the thing is, if they won, it would be like the best victory. Like, you'd be so happy, like jumping, do you know what I mean? It'd be the best time ever. But then like, imagine they lost, you know, and then you're like, oh. Like watching your family member literally get, I know they're voluntarily placing themselves in that position, but they're literally getting pummeled and pummeled and pummeled, you know? it's intense. It's an intense scenario. And like, that's why I feel like it shows that even though, like, you know, Conor McGregor's famous, he's got loads of money, you kind of view him like that now. Like, do you know what I mean? You forget where he came from. Like, he really, you know, he was young, built himself up. It's a very brave thing to do from a young age, you know, to put yourself in that scenario where, like, you could literally, you could get killed in there, you know. And I'm like, that's such a brave thing to do. And I feel like when someone gets famous and gets money, you forget that actually, you know, maybe they did work hard for it. Maybe they did deserve what they have, you know, because he really, you know, took some beatings and gave some beatings. And I think that's impressive because I couldn't do it myself. I feel like even if someone was like doling out all the money, do you know what I mean? Unless I was really broke and my family really needed the money, I feel like I wouldn't do it. I'm like, I'm not getting in the MMA ring and fighting some crazy people. No, thank you.
Uppercut. McGregor.
Chad can't stand in front of him like this.
Mendez fires back. Looks for another takedown. Not this
Conor
time.
stuffed it with 20 seconds to go. Big, deep breaths by Chad Mendez.
Listen to this place.
Oh, big shots by McGregor.
Look at the clock closely. 10 seconds.
Oh, he's hurt.
Could he finish him here? Conor McGregor is a UFC interim featherweight champion.
Wow.
Chad had a very good round on top, but with seconds ticking away, Conor McGregor went to work, and he finished the fight. And he's the interim featherweight champion. The face of a fighting nation who said he did not come here to take part, he came here to take over. Herb Dean stops the fight.
He came here to take over.
Again, looking for the rear naked choke. He's got to get inside wrist control with that other hand.
Looking to isolate and trap that arm. Dave Hill was wise to it as we get set for a minute
Oh,
left
he's got
in
the
this
body
round.
triangle now, and look at the extension he's getting on his hips as he arches in to the back of Dave Hill.
Dave Hill has never been submitted.
It's a
He's
lot of
never been
pressure.
stopped. There it is. Conor McGregor is victorious. A fantastic performance from Conor McGregor, who steals the title in a beautiful way, submitting Dave Hill to earn himself championship gold. Here we go. Green trunks for the southpaw, the notorious Conor McGregor. Black trunks for the champion, Jose Aldo Jr.
Conor relaxed and smiling. Oh! He slapped him! Conor McGregor is the new UFC
What?
featherweight champion of
That
the
quick?
world! Oh, unbelievable!
Wait, was that like the start of the fight, or was it like the start of a new round? Because if that was the start of the fight, that was bloody quick. That shows though it can happen so quickly, like literally so quickly. But that's why it's impressive. You won't, like I've said before, you only need the second. That's all you need, is that 1 second where you could be lucky and hit them in the face in a lucky manner. But the thing is, like, watching it when they're like, because like the thing is, I feel like that's how I'd want to win. Like, I just want to quickly knock someone out with my fist, because like the thought of like do you know when you're watching it and they're just like, the gist of it is just sweaty people rolling around the floor, beating each other up, and you know, part of that's just a bit funny, you know, and I just feel like I'd find it funny. If I was fighting like another woman, and you know, I'm like, we're just rolling around the floor, sweaty, and punching each other and kicking each other, it's just funny. Do you know what I mean? Like, I feel like I'd find it mad awkward though. Like, it would be so awkward just laying on the floor while someone's like strangling you. Like, that's just awkward, isn't it? Like, no, I don't think I could do it for those reasons. Like the fact that maybe, like, I feel like that's why boxing's better, you know, because it's like all upright and like you can stand and you can just punch and like do all the things that you do in boxing. And with this, it's like you have to learn so many different skills, like kicking and punching and wrestling and like rolling around on the floor. Like, you know, it's just a lot that I just feel like I personally could not do, you know?
Featherweight champion of the world! Oh, unbelievable! Oh my God! The first punch he threw slept him. It was a straight left, and Aldo connected with a left right afterwards as he was getting knocked out. And then hammer fist, out cold, boom. Doesn't get any cleaner than that, ladies and gentlemen.
That was mad. So yeah, that seems to be the end of that video. Do you know what? I liked it because it like you know, it compiles all the best bits that you kind of want to see, you know, like the winning moment. And I feel like that's the bit I'm always waiting for, because like I'm like someone who watches a program and like a competition program, and I will skip to the end just to find out who wins. So I like this compilation because it just shows, you know, the winning moment. But yeah, if you like this video, then please give it a thumbs up, please subscribe, and please turn on the notification bell. Goodbye.